Hi, welcome to Spooky. Welcome to the spookiest time of the year. Welcome. Hey, are you all scared? Am I really scary today? I'm so scared. I know. I'm really scared. Thank you for following, Nathaniel Pro. Thank you. Welcome. So here's a fun part about today. I have no idea what I'm doing today because I did not plan ahead for Halloween. Not this year. Nothing came to mind. I just kind of stuff happened and I didn't really pay attention to it. But now that we're here, welcome. Twitch chat is still broken for, like, on screen. It's still a little bit broken. But that's fine. Anyways, so basically, I will be doing... You should play, you should play Fears of Fathom, Fears of Fathom horror game. I've never heard of that one before. Let me look it up on Steam, if it's on Steam. Fears to Fathom. I have not heard of this before. Wow, there is more than one. There is, like, a lot of games here. I'd have to look at this. They're all really cheap, but still. Are you gonna put on 1 hour of silence interrupted by a realistic door knocking sound effect? I wouldn't have done it unless you told me. The first game is free. I'll have to look into it. Here you go. This is gonna be in the background of the rest of the stream. Hi, Bravest Story. Welcome in. The first game is free. I will look into it. Because I do actually have one plan today. I did lie. I have one particular plan today. And if anything happens more than that specific idea, then more things happen than that specific idea. This seems more frequent than... Is it frequently broken by? When's it gonna happen again? It's happening too commonly. I have to, like... I'm getting used to it already. That's the thing with horror. I'm honestly... Okay, my take on horror games is I'm usually not too scared by actual, like... by spooky imagery. I'm more scared by the lack of spooky imagery in a horror game. Horror is at its most scary when you are not shoving scary things in my face every 5 seconds. That's my take on horror. And it has to have some level of, like, nothing happens. Because if the more things happen, the less scary it becomes. The more predictable it gets, you know? Do you like psychological horrors then? I do. I really do. Like, here's an example of two horror games that fuck with... one horror game that fucks with me a lot. Soma kind of fucks with me, but not because of the scary monsters. Soma fucks with me because of the concept alone. The concept and the whole transferring consciousness thing. The transferring consciousness thing specifically fucks with me. Because, like, it's so... It hits on such a human thing to be afraid of that. Well, What, to be stuck about dinosaurs? I'm sure nothing earth-shattering has happened in paleontology in recent memory. I wouldn't know if that's right or wrong. I know nothing about paleontology. The most I know is that I like biology. That's what I know. Layers of fear, exactly. It can't just be spooky jump scare. I need more to it. Except unless it's Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. That game that does only have that to it, but the game is silly, so I don't really mind. If the game was a little bit goofy, I don't really care. If it's all jump scares. Because then at least give some other gameplay loop, I guess. Best morning in what's it? Best morning in November? What? What? Huh? What was that related to? I need to redraw this background. Here's a fun fact about this background. You can tell this background is poorly made because I drew it over I didn't have the actual file, the actual Clip Studio file for the other thing, so I just drew over top of it. And then we got this. And the pumpkin is... I'll have to redraw this, is what I mean, is what I'm saying. It has to get redrawn. Best morning in November in my home this morning. Is it? Oh, different time zone. Okay. Sorry, I got confused because I was like, wait, it's November? What? Did I miss Halloween? Okay, no, that explains it. I got confused for a second there. I was like, what do you mean a different... What do you mean best in November? Pumpkin carving stream when it's drawing a new pumpkin? You know what I could do, actually? There is a game that only exists for November, and you do carve pumpkins in it. Okay, there you go. I got that was a good timing between the last one. I got unused to it a little bit. That was good. It's a gentle nod from me. So in short, everything we know about the T-Rex growth rates has gotten proven wrong last night. And a 100+ year long debate got resolved last night. Oh, really? I'll have to look that up. That's actually interesting. What the fuck? Crazy shit going on with dinosaurs, it seems. Indonesia, nothing can handling it. Every people asleep. Oh, okay. Oh, fucking, yeah, okay, like trick-or-treating type stuff. Yeah, I get it, okay. God, I remember, that one was louder than the other ones. I remember when I was younger and I used to do, like, trick-or-treating, I remember very specifically, I think I've talked about it last year, but it's been a year, so I'm allowed to talk about it again. The most proud I ever was of myself on Halloween was when the costume idea that I had so I have never played Persona before. I just want to get that out there. I've never played a Persona game before, but I did go as Joker from Persona 5 for 1 year of Halloween. I did go as Joker from Persona because I had a really good idea. And my idea was, while I was at classes, while I was in school, I would go as Joker's school uniform. So I had two costumes, basically. I had the actual Phantom Thieves outfit, and I had the school outfit that you wear, like, that you wear otherwise, I guess. I don't know, I haven't played Persona before. It's also self-explanatory. I don't know why I'm explaining so fucking much. But yeah, no, I had both. And I wore one for school, and I wore one for everything afterward. And it was, And it was something that I was pretty proud of, because I got to wear technically 2 costumes that year, and the knockings. Okay. Sorry, I'm losing it. Yes, I got to wear 2 costumes that year, and I thought that was pretty cool. I was pretty proud of myself for coming up with that idea and executing it. Remember the last thing I was for Halloween was Robin Hood? Okay. I'm trying to think about Robin Hood's design, and then I remembered it's very simple. I can see that. It's Aurora. Hello, Ghost Crab. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. God, here's a question for everybody, actually, since we're on this topic. Out of all of the Halloween costumes you ever had, what has been your favorite one you've ever done? Like which one has really stood out to you? I'm a maid for Halloween. Very nice. God, and hearing the word maid reminds me of the stream I have to do at some point. It has to happen. I got $20 to do it, so it's gonna have to happen. This is the first time I've been able to do Halloween. Halloween is woman. I see. Sorry, I'm having a hard time speaking today, as you can't tell. I can't word properly. I word so incorrectly today. And I remember most of mine. Yeah, no fair. My costume for Halloween, nothing. So true. I was like that for a while. I posted a pic, but your Discord doesn't let me. You just have to get enough levels in the Discord. You just have to talk a little bit, and then you can post photos. So if you just talk a little bit, then you'll be allowed to. I have. Oh, really? Does anybody know the level requirement for talking? Robin Hood was probably my favorite real costume, but this year, I was able to dress up at work at Spirit Halloween, and I was a steampunk guy. Oh, nice. Steampunk is fun. If they actually bought the costume, it would have been $100+. Yeah, no, costumes are very expensive. I thought Images was 1, it might be 5. Yeah, it might be level 5. It might be if it's not level 1, it's level 5. I think that's where it might be sitting at. I don't actually know, because I don't pay attention. In period, that's it. I don't pay attention at all, actually. God, I've been all over the place today. I just haven't been able to think properly all Halloween. Like, my functioning today is at an all-time low. Which is fine, because I actually have ideas for today, at least, so... happy Halloween, everyone. Happy Halloween, Levy. Leave. That one. I had to say it a couple of times to make sure I felt right on it. Oh, we don't have a pin, we don't have pin or level, what's it? We don't have pin on level rewards. Probably add that to the bot info. Yeah, no, that's probably a good idea. Levy. Okay, Levy. I was reading that all wrong. Thank you, Levy. Well, thank you for the clarification. Gosh, hold on. Okay. Lake Evie with an L in front. Whoa. I mean, I don't know why I didn't get that one. Evil, don't worry about it, okay? Oh, wrong thing. Don't worry about it, Ghost Crab. It's not my fault. I didn't do this. I got this assigned to me. And now I can't change it. It's just there. I got this assigned to me, and now this is... Hey, this isn't like the worst one people have gotten, okay? I've gotten a little, like, I mean, I'm a little bit, Oh, you know, it's level 5. Level 5, you can embed links and attach files. That's the one that you need to get to. Oh, 275 is VIP access. Okay. Wow, VIP. The VIP chat. Awesome, awesome. Okay. What the? I was talking about things. A good strategy would be to flock to the rich neighborhoods, stores, or schools, and make sure to go alone. Can't be rationing with others. So true. You just gotta, yeah, no, for fucking Halloween, you just gotta be at the right place at the right time and hear and listen to what other people are saying about where the good places to go are. I didn't do that much. I didn't do that very well. I just went to the library all the time, because despite going to the library often, I didn't read a lot, so. It's weird. I liked reading more when I was younger, but I lost interest in it as I got older. Maybe because the kinds of books that I had to read lost me. Like, I would much rather, like, the books I used to read when I was younger were much more interesting. I guess because they were less, I don't know. I think once we got into that whole, like, Shakespearean type deal, it was when I was, like, truly lost on book reading. Like, that's when I was lost for good. I mean, not for good, not because I still would like to read stuff, but that's when I stopped looking at it as more than, like, a classwork thing for myself, which sucks. I used to like reading, but then I couldn't read the books I wanted for school, and I was forced to read the ones I didn't care about and stopped liking reading. Literally the same thing. Yeah, no, absolutely. I liked reading when the books that I was reading in classes were actually entertaining to me. Oh, are you here now? Okay, hi. So this guy's here, I guess.
Hello.
This guy's here, I guess.
I'm present. Barely, but present.
Yeah, Khan made it, I think, somehow. So yeah, remember how I mentioned I had ideas and, well, I didn't have ideas, actually. It was Khan's idea, and I just stole it, so. Are you proud of me, Khan? Khan's voice is kind of low. Yeah. Oh, can I raise it? Do I have to raise it?
Yeah, I can't make myself louder. So.
Oh, no, I can't make Khan any louder at all. Khan is a president. His presence is a present. What? That's a lot of things.
I'm a president and my presence is a present. It's true.
Wow. Insightful.
This is true.
But yes,
Thanks
Khan
for
wanted to read scary stories today, so that's what we're gonna do.
You want to hear my first scary story?
Sure. I have to find more than one.
Nothing fucking works.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Khan's going through it right now. Nothing's working.
My stream is terrible. This is so bad.
Stories from Reddit? I was looking up stories from the SCP wiki because I didn't have anything else and I'm uncreative.
I know. I'm gonna read my first one.
Well, I only have one right now, so.
Oh, I forgot to turn on my. There you go.
I don't know any. I don't know any good stories for horror. I don't know any.
Top 10 scariest stories.
Top 10 scariest, what's it? What are they? What?
Number 10.
Number 10, Goblin. Burger Goblin.
Burger Goblin.
Horrifying. It just reminds me of those like videos where that was like did you see that at the bottom corner of the frame? And like it's like a really shitty 3D, yeah, like a really shitty 3D goblin like running across the ground. With like the really shit animation that isn't like there's just nothing there. Just a little guy.
Yeah.
You want to watch a real horror video that'll really scare everybody? Hold on, let me bring out some horror on stream.
You didn't even put my Fuki on your stream.
I will. I just have to turn it off.
How will they know I'm talking?
They'll never know. They've never heard of you before. You're a ghost. You're scary. That's the whole point.
How will they know? I'm a vampire. Oh, let me put on my costume.
Okay. Are you ready for my first showing off of horror on this spooky day?
Yeah.
All right. Here's my first scary thing for everybody.
I put on my spooky Halloween costume.
Okay, hold on.
I'm ready.
Hold on, I'm bringing up a scary video for stream.
I'm waiting.
I have to
I'm
just
watching your stream on the side.
I have to just
My stream sucks. Nobody should come to my stream. This stream sucks. Everybody go to Aurora's stream.
Yeah, watch me instead.
I'm gonna put some real horror on my screen.
Is it gonna show up? Let me drag. I'm watching Aurora. Yeah, alright. Let me just make sure this appears. Of course, you're doing the right thing. You should be watching me because I'm just awesome and cool, and that's how it should be. Appear, please. Thing appear on my screen, or else I will start crying. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna keep finicking with stuff until I get what I want to appear.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep messing with it. Why is it this is window captures are supposed to work? The tension is so scary, right? The tension. You just have to stare at me looking up, trying to pull up a fucking video. Because it won't appear, because fucking OBS. What the fuck happened? OBS, please. Please open the thing, OBS. Please. How much do I have to beg OBS to show my thing? Is it just not gonna appear? My thing? Hey, it's a cool thing, okay? You just have to look. It's gonna be so cool. It appears on my screen, please.
Wow, thanks, Nia. I really appreciate that.
I beg you, like, surely you can desktop capture. Honestly, at this point, no. I'm gonna do it without desktop capturing. That's an image file. You know what? I'm gonna try this thing.
I got something. I'm getting something just for you, Nia.
There you go. Here you go. It's here now. Ignore that there's like a gap at the bottom. It's not real. All right. Here you go. Here's a video for you all. To start our day today.
Meat. Soda.
Welcome to the welcome to horror. Welcome to horror. I love the 4:3 aspect ratio. Welcome to my horror. Welcome to my horror. Welcome to my scary.
The Burger King triple whopper. Eat like a snake. Whopper.
Was that scary? Were you scared? Did that really scare you, Con? Were you really scared?
I'm really scared. Everybody on my stream would also be really scared.
Wow, that's so awesome. Uncanny Valley, right? The fucking just unhinging of the jaw. When I think about really silly little scary things, I think about that 'cause it's just kind of fucking scary. It's just so like, why the fuck did you do that? Like, why though? Oh god. How he didn't choke on it is beyond me, right? I mean, hey, he listen, snakes would never.
Just gulp it.
Exactly. Eat it in one. Listen, a snake would never, okay? Oh, just so that hydrate.
Okay. There it is.
Your thing is meat? I knew it was us. I would say Con to say something, but Con wouldn't say anything that I would want Con to say, so never mind. I can't even ask Con to help me. He's just gonna make it worse.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. You know exactly what I mean.
What are you talking about?
Anyway, Con, you have actually I know what your Fugi is on my screen, Con. You're right there. This is you. You're the pumpkin. You're my pumpkin.
Am I?
Yeah, you're my pumpkin.
It doesn't light up when I talk.
Well, because you're a jack-o'-lantern. You're always lighting up.
Fuck Jack.
Wow. Fucking hates me. He should. That'd be funny. I'll never let Khan defend me, because he won't. Khan, try your best at defending me. Prove it to the world.
Aw, wait, you did call me your pumpkin. That's so cute.
Shut the fuck up. You know I didn't mean it that way. You know I didn't mean it that way. I would never be nice to you. Why would you lie and think that I'm nice?
That's so great.
Why would you lie? No, I hate you, and we know this, okay? Okay. Are you aware?
Mm-hmm.
Are you fully aware about how much? Are you fully aware?
Uh-huh.
Do you know these things? Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know? You know that, right? Yeah, he knows. He knows is what he's saying. He's saying that he knows. He's saying that he gets me.
I'm saying something.
Also,
Watch this.
how dare you? I've never been sweet to Khan. I've only ever been sour. You get... Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
Khan, read your fucking story.
Okay. Oh, you want me to read my story?
Read your story. Read your goddamn fucking story.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll get the ambience right. I'll get on some ambient music.
Okay.
What's some scary ambient music? Actually, I know some... I know... What music?
I have an image that I need you to put onto the screen when I read this. It's relevant to the
Okay.
story.
Here you go.
Are you sending it to me, or are you just putting it on your own?
I'm putting it on my own unless you want it.
Oh, that makes sense. You can send it to me if you want.
I will. Here you go. Deep nest, yeah, the deep nest ambience. Cause that's pretty spooky. Back to the bone riff. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna need another 1 hour of silence broken by, and then it's just like I'm gonna get. Hold on. Here you go.
Okay, I'll trade. You put this on your stream.
There you go. We're getting even scarier. We have the door knocking. Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna put this where it needs to go. Alright. Kana sent me the image that must appear on my stream.
It's relevant to the story.
Yeah, I've discovered I think I know what you're reading. I think I've figured out what you may or may not be reading to me. There you go, it's on the stream. I'll stick it right there.
Oh, there's my...
It's... You know, I wouldn't be shocked if it was Ghost Crab. I wouldn't be shocked if it was...
It's not, but that would be funny.
Oh, God.
There you go. My stream is ready. My stream is set. I have the funniest shit on my stream now.
Okay, I'm ready. What's your spooky? What's your scary?
Ahem, ahem. This is an excerpt from a local newspaper. Ominous unknown. Killer still at large. After weeks of unexplained murders, the ominous unknown killer is still on the rise. After little evidence has been found, a young boy states that he survived one of the killer's attacks and bravely tells his story. I had a bad dream and I woke up in the middle of the night, says the boy. I saw that for some reason the window was open, even though I remember it being closed before I went to bed. I got up and shut it. Afterwards, I got back under my covers and tried to go back to sleep. That's when I had a strange feeling, like someone was watching me. I looked up and nearly jumped out of my bed. There, in the little ray of light, illuminating from between my curtains, were a pair of 2 eyes. These weren't regular eyes, they were dark, ominous eyes. They were bordered in black and just plain out terrified me. That's when I saw his mouth. A long, horrendous smile that made every hair on my body stand up. The figure stood there watching me. Finally, after what seemed like forever, he said it. A simple phrase, but said in a way only a madman could speak. He said, go to sleep. I let out a scream, and that's what sent him at me. He pulled up a knife, aiming at my heart.
Did you hear the fucking bad to the bone riff go off as you were describing what was happening?
No.
On my stream, as you were reading, at some point, when you got to like the scary part, it went fucking.
Oh my god.
Okay, keep going. Sorry, horror. I'm scared.
Right.
I'm scared.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He jumped on top of my bed. I fought him back. I kicked, I punched. I rolled around trying to knock him off me. That's when my dad busted in. The man threw the knife. It went into my dad's shoulder. The man probably would have finished him off if one of the neighbors hadn't alerted the police. They drove into the parking lot and ran towards the door. The man turned and ran down the hallway. I heard a smash, like glass breaking. As I came out of my room, I saw the window that was pointing towards the back of my house was broken. Nat, wow. I
Wow.
looked out to see him vanish into the distance. I can tell you one thing. I'll never forget that face. Those cold, evil eyes and that psychotic smile. They will never leave my head. Police are still on the look for this man. If you see anyone that fits the description in this story, please contact your local police department.
Wow.
That's the preamble.
I'm gonna be honest. Every time I look at the spooky Jeff the Killer man, I think about the time somebody made him into an anime girl. Hold on.
That's pretty good. Yeah, yeah. Are you pulling one up?
I am.
Okay, I'll keep reading.
You keep reading.
Jeff and his family had just moved into a new neighborhood. His dad had gotten a promotion at work, and they thought it would be best to live in one of those fancy neighborhoods. Jeff and his brother Liu couldn't complain, though. A new, better house? What was not to love? As they were getting unpacked, one of their neighbors came by. "Hello," she said. "I'm Barbara. I live across the street from you. Well, I just want to introduce myself and to introduce my son." Impeccable writing for sure. She turns around and calls her son over. "Billy, these are our new neighbors." Billy said hi and ran back to play in his yard. "Well," said Jeff's mom, "I'm Margaret, and this is my husband, Peter, and my two sons, Jeff and Liu." They each introduced themselves, and then Barbara invited them to her son's birthday. Jeff and his brother were about to object when their mother said that they would love to. When Jeff and his family are done packing. Jeff and... There's a period where there should not be a period. When Jeff and his family are done packing, Jeff went up to his mom. "Mom, why would you invite us to some kid's party? If you hadn't noticed, I'm not some dumb kid." "Jeff," said his mother, "we just moved here. We should show that we want to spend time with our neighbors. Now we're going to that party, and that's final." Jeff started to talk, but stopped himself, knowing that he couldn't do anything. Whenever his mom said something, it was final. He walked up to his room and plopped down on his bed. He sat there looking at his ceiling when suddenly he got a weird feeling. Not so much a pain, but a weird feeling. He dismissed it as just some random feeling. He heard his mother call him down to get his
That was a
cup,
lot of
and he
feelings
walked
there.
down to get it. Weird. Probably just random.
Probably just
Oh,
a
weird.
random. Especially
definitely
weird
weird
feeling.
and
Yeah.
random.
Did I mention that it was weird and random? Once more, with feeling. This is really scary, God. I'm really scared.
It's okay, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm really scared, God. I'm so scared.
The next day, Jeff walked downstairs. Okay, so you can't read this, but I would like you to know that there was a space between down and stairs.
Oh, yeah.
He
Down.
walked downstairs.
He walked downstairs.
He walked downstairs to get breakfast and got ready for school.
How did you find the original fucking story, by the way?
I just looked up the original story.
Oh my god, I'm trying to find the original story for the other,
Somebody saved it.
the other shittily written ones from that time. The other really poorly written ones. I'll hold you if you're scared, or thank you.
As he sat there eating his breakfast, he once again got that feeling. This time it was stronger. It gave him a slight tugging pain,
Wow.
but he once again dismissed it.
Goddamn, wait, what the fuck is a tugging pain? I don't... When... Is it... Like... I don't want to ask what's going on with this, I mean...
It's just a little tug, you know?
Yeah, I mean, shit, okay. If... I didn't know that fucking Jeff the Killer was like that, okay.
It's like a lawnmower, you know?
He's got a jump starter like that, yeah.
Start him. You get paid for sucking.
Bro, can you tell Kana he's stinky? I can. Thank you. I did it as asked. No, that's what it reads as. I don't know what you're talking about. And what were you saying? Come on, continue. He was tugging at his what? And what happened? Khan, did he die? This is the real scary part. Technical difficulties. Khan, are you here? Oh, my Discord is crashing. Oh, my Discord just went down. That's the real big scary. It's connecting in a bad way. Oh no, that's the real scare. It's RTC connecting. Oh god. The humanity. Oh no. It's fucking RTC connecting. Why would you do that? Heart attack button. Fucking killed Discord. Hold on, let me check. Let me just relaunch it and see if I closed the program completely and now I'm relaunching it. We're here!
Yay!
Anyways, what were you saying about something?
I was just saying that you got the comment wrong, that's all.
I got the comment wrong? No, I got it right.
No, I'm pretty sure you got it wrong.
Also, your Fugi is dead for some reason again, so I replaced it with with a different image.
Okay, I can see that.
Why did your mic quality just get shit?
What do you mean?
It sounds like you're talking to me through a different microphone. You do not sound like
shit just does that. We love it.
Yay!
I'm having a great time today.
We're having no technical difficulties. Everything's going exactly how it was supposed to. I hate it when YouTube auto converts. Yeah, okay, that's the thing. You usually can't press space after you make that fucking little face, which is why I always stick with the end. I hate YouTube doing that. I guarantee you they did it just to make more, just to make people use the emojis more. They did it just to make people use emojis more, because I would use them less if I could only use text faces. I'm just saying.
Text faces are more fun.
They are. I like them more.
Okay, where was I?
You were at the part where Jeff the Killer was tugging on his something.
Oh right, yeah. His feeling was tugging.
Yeah, he was tugging on something.
Yeah, he was tugging.
He was giving it a tug.
Okay.
Yeah. Keep going.
Anyway,
Why did it break again? Why is it when you start reading it fucking switches your microphone again to the one that I can't hear you?
I hate myself. Okay.
We just can't read the story. It's just that's the real scary. We're not allowed to read.
I can't do anything. Oh, and it broke on my side too. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so awesome.
Why is it?
Hold on.
It just keeps getting worse. I don't know what to tell you. This is canonically accurate to the lore of Jeff the Killer, to the mystique.
It's okay on yours to end, right?
Yeah, I can hear you
me
fine.
Okay, again. Okay. Yeah, my side is not doing that though. So 1 second.
Sounds good. Stream's haunted, right? We really are haunted today. Are you the one breathing in like that?
Yeah.
Okay. I keep hearing it, and it sounds like a like steam letting it out, getting lit out of like a valve or something.
It is. Anyway.
Oh, I guess it technically would be. Yeah, shut the fuck up though. So. Shut the fuck up though, basically. So,
He and his brother walked down to the bus stop.
Mm-hmm.
They sat there waiting for the bus.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Okay.
all of a sudden, some kid on a skateboard jumped over them, only inches above their laps. They both jumped back in surprise.
Wait, are they on the bus when this is happening?
No, they're at the bus stop.
Okay, sorry.
They're waiting for the bus.
Wait, that's a skate. Wait, hold on. I'm confused. Wait, okay, is it like a bus stop without like the sides? I'm guessing it's without the sides.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
never mind. I was like, well, how the fuck did you do that? How did you fucking clip through the fucking wall just to jump scare these fucking poor guys?
The kid landed and turned back to them. He kicked his skateboard. There's a space in between.
His skateboard. Okay.
His skateboard up and caught it with his hands. The kid seems to be about 12, 1 year younger than Jeff.
Wow.
I would like you to keep in mind that this kid is 12.
Wait, is that a thing in there?
Yes, he's 12.
Did it say keep in mind he's 12?
No.
Okay.
No, that's me. That's me. I would like you to keep in mind that he is 12
Okay.
as I move on to this next part.
Okay.
He wears an Aeropostale shirt and ripped blue jeans.
Mm-hmm.
Well, well, well. Looks like we got some new meat. Suddenly, two
What?
other kids appeared. A 12-year-old calling people new meat. Also, it's fresh meat. You say fresh meat, not new meat.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a 12-year-old, honestly. This fits. Kids are mean. This fits. They're mean and illiterate. It fits.
Suddenly, two other kids appeared. One was super skinny, and the other was huge. Well, since you're new here, I'd like to introduce ourselves. Okay. Over there is Keith. Jeff and Liu looked to the skinny kid. He had a dopey face that you would expect a sidekick to have.
Okay.
And,
Shots fucking fired.
God, I forgot.
Wow, okay, uh-huh.
And he's Troy. They looked over at the fat kid. Talk about a tub of lard. This kid looked like he hadn't exercised since he was crawling.
Oh my god. Maybe this kid does deserve what happens to him. He sounds like a dick.
He is a dick.
He's a fucking ass.
Also a dick.
Yeah, a fucking asshole. God damn. Fucking mean. Okay. Yeah, maybe he did deserve to get whatever the fuck happened to him.
And I, said the first kid, am Randy.
And 12-year-olds
Now,
are rude
for
as
all the
hell. That is
kids-
true.
For all
That
the
is
kids
just
in
factual.
this neighborhood, there's a small price for bus fare if you catch my drift. 12-year-olds and their tolls, as you know.
Of
Their
course.
gang
Well,
tolls.
no, I could see it. I could see it. 12-year-olds are mean. I have low expectations.
But we also set up in the first place that we are in a high-class neighborhood. That was like the first part.
I mean, that just makes
High-class
sense.
Neighborhood.
Yeah, I
This
mean,
wouldn't happen.
I don't. I think
There
you're
would be
highly.
police.
I think you're like. I mean, I feel like you're highly. You're thinking a bit too highly of how people would go about these things. I think people are fucking. I honestly think this is like, honestly not that fucking surprising.
Liu stood up, ready to punch the light out of the kid's eyes when one of his friends pulled a knife on him.
Okay, no, okay. Well, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, well, just call the police now, all right? Call someone.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. I had hoped you would be more cooperative, but it seems we must do this the hard way.
They're gonna just to kill them. Oh god.
Oh, God.
They're gonna. It's so
The kid walked up
horrifying.
to Liu and took his wallet out of his pocket. Jeff got that feeling again. Now it was truly strong a burning sensation.
Are they gonna just call you? They could. Okay, now it's robbery.
burning
Now you
sensation,
can call
a
people.
A tugging feeling, a burning sensation.
A tugging feeling. Oh, he's into that. Okay.
He stood up, but Liu gestured him to sit. Jeff ignored him and walked up to the kid.
Mm-hmm.
Listen here, little punk. Give my bro's wallet or else. Give back my bro's wallet or else. Randy put the wallet in his pocket and pulled out his own knife.
Okay. God damn, they just.
And what will you do? Just as he finished the sentence, Jeff popped the kid in the nose. As Randy reached for his face, Jeff grabbed the kid's wrist and broke it. Randy screamed and Jeff grabbed the knife from his hand. Troy and Keith rushed to Jeff, but Jeff was too quick. He threw Randy to the ground.
Okay.
Keith lashed out at him, but Jeff ducked and stabbed him in the arm. Keith dropped his knife and fell to the ground screaming. Troy rushed him too, but Jeff didn't even need the knife. He
Okay,
just
here's the
punched
part
Troy
where they...
straight in the stomach, and Troy went down. As he fell, he puked all over.
Okay, so... I mean, I think this is the part where you get arrested. I think this is the part where you've gone a little bit too far, I'm gonna be honest. He Jeff got them, so like...
He did
whatever.
Jeff to get him.
So like, I mean, he did his thing. His titular thing, but like, I just didn't, I don't think he's gonna go away with that. I don't think you can do that. Especially at a bus stop. The bus is gonna show up. They're gonna they're just gonna tell, they're gonna talk about what the fuck just happened.
Of the bus showing up.
Oh, does it show up immediately afterward?
Leo could do nothing but look in amazement at Jeff. Jeff? How'd you? That's all he said. They saw the bus coming and knew they'd be blamed for the whole thing, so they started running as fast as they could. As they ran, they looked back and saw the bus driver rushing over to Randy and the others. As Jeff and Liu made it to school, they didn't dare tell what happened. All they did was sit and listen. Liu just thought of that as his brother beating up a few kids, but Jeff knew it was more. It was something, scary.
It was something scary. Good to know.
Something, scary.
Something. Okay.
As he got that feeling, he felt how powerful it was, the urge to just hurt someone.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't know how it sounded. He didn't like how it sounded, but he couldn't help but feeling happy. He felt that strange feeling go away and stay away for the entire day of school. Even as he walked home due to the whole thing near the bus stop, and how now he probably wouldn't be taking the bus anymore, he felt happy. When he got home, his parents asked him how his day was, and he said, in a somewhat ominous voice, "It was a wonderful day."
He did it at the start of his school day. Is there just gonna be no repercussions for him breaking somebody's fucking wrist?
No, later.
Okay.
Yeah, they wait a day. You know, it's the grace period.
Yeah, it's the grace period for committing a crime.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I'd like to correct Nat real quick. Jeff that broke their wrists was 13, not 12.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm. Yeah, that really explains how he was able to do all of that.
Exactly. Don't you know? It's like power level.
Next morning, he heard a knock at his front door. He walked down to find 2 police officers at the door, his mother looking back at him with an angry look.
An angry look, okay.
Jeff, these officers tell me that you attacked 3 kids, that it wasn't regular fighting, and that they were stabbed. Stabbed, son! Jeff's gaze fell to the floor, showing his mother that it was true. Mom, they were the ones who pulled the knives on me and Liu. Son, said one of the cops, we found 3 kids. 2 stabbed, 1 having a bruise on his stomach, and we have witnesses proving that you fled the scene. Now what does that tell us? Jeff knew it was no use. He could say him and Liu had been attacked, but there was no proof it was not them who attacked first.
I think this is why
They
you don't
couldn't
go
say that they were fleeing, because truth be told, they were. So Jeff couldn't defend himself or Liu. Son, call down your brother. Jeff couldn't do it, since it was him who beat up all the kids. Sir, it was me. I was the one who beat up the kids. Liu tried to hold me back, but he couldn't stop me. The cop looked at his partner and they both nod. Well, kid, looks like a year in juvie.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, a 13-year-old serving a year in juvie.
I guess? I don't know, actually.
For 2 stabbings.
For 2 stabbings and a fucking... I mean, hey, sometimes things just don't happen the way that they should.
Wait, says Liu. They all looked up to see him holding a knife. The officers pulled their guns and locked them on Liu.
Okay, so that's a little bit of escalation. I'm gonna be honest. That's a little bit of escalation. Like, no, yeah, okay, fair enough, I guess. Fuck.
It was... Wait, they all looked up and pulled their guns. It was me. I beat up those little punks. I have the marks to prove it. He lifted up his sleeves to reveal cuts and bruises as if he was in a struggle. Son, put the knife down. Liu held up the knife and dropped it on the ground. He put his hands up and walked over to the cops. No, Liu, it was me. I did it. Jeff had tears running down his face. Huh, poor bro. Trying to take the blame for what I did. Well, take me away. The police led Liu out to the patrol car. Liu,
okay, one
tell
random...
them it was me.
One random thing about this as we go that's been, like, specifically standing out to me. I don't know why, but, like, I've not heard people... I feel like the use of bro dates this one, like, more than any other bit of the wording. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I've not heard it used this much in this kind of context in fucking years. It's why it's fucking with me a little bit. I'm like, wow, this really is just like this really is dated, huh?
A little bit?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. All right. It was early 2000s.
Yeah, right? It's kind of like normally you kind of don't think about it too heavily until that one line is erased. It's the ultimate, like, wow, this really was an early 2000s thing.
Jeff, please, you don't have to lie. We know it's Liu. You can stop. Jeff watched helplessly as the cop car speeds off with Liu inside. A few minutes later, Jeff's dad pulled into the driveway, seeing Jeff's face and knowing something was wrong. Son, what is it? Jeff couldn't answer. His vocal cords were strained from crying. Instead, Jeff's mother walked his father inside to break the bad news to him, because he wasn't there for that. They just took... The father never knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
After an hour or so, Jeff walked back into the house, seeing that his parents were both shocked, sad, and disappointed. He couldn't look at them. He couldn't see how they thought of Liu when it was his fault. He just went to sleep, trying to get the whole thing off of his mind. 2 days went by with no word from Liu at JDC. No friends to hang out with, nothing but sadness and guilt. That is, until Saturday, when Jeff is woken up by his mother with a happy, sunshiny face. Jeff, it's the day, she said as she opened up the curtains and let light flood into his room. Wait, what's today? Asked Jeff as he stirs awake. It's Billy's party. He was now fully awake.
Wait. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just wrong. I'm surprised that this is still this is still an important plot point after everything that just happened. I'm surprised.
It's very important.
Wait, how many days has it been since everything that just
2.
went down? It's been 2 days. I mean, I guess that's a little bit of a fast turnaround from my son is a criminal to let's go to a party. Like, I guess.
Yeah.
I thought that would be more like in between time. I thought maybe they'd have some like family time
and whatnot, but like.
But like
listen,
a party,
it's important
you know.
That we let our neighbors know that we want a party.
I guess maybe I gave too much faith to that family tragedy that happened 2 days ago. Oh God.
Mom, you're joking, right? You don't expect me to go to some kid's party after... There was a long pause. Jeff, we both know what happened. I think this party could be the thing that brightens up the past days. Now get dressed. Jeff's mother walked out of the room and downstairs to get ready herself. He fought himself to get up. He fought himself to get up?
No,
he
I
picked
get
out a random...
I mean, I get that statement.
It's kind of a weird way to put it, but, you know, fair enough. He picked out a random shirt and a pair of jeans and walked downstairs. There's a space between that downstairs again.
Okay, of course.
Not the past downstairs, by the way. When his mother walked downstairs, it was actually downstairs.
Okay.
When he walks downstairs, it's downstairs.
Of course. That's an important distinction.
He saw his mother and father all dressed up. His mother in a dress and his father in a suit. He thought, why would they ever wear such fancy clothes to a kid's party? Son, is that all you're going to wear? Your is the wrong your.
Oh my God.
Better than wearing too much, he said.
Kill the grammar.
His mother pushing down the feelings to yell at him and hid with a smile. Now, Jeff, we may be overdressed, but this is how you go when you want to make an impression. You would definitely be making an impression. Yeah,
I don't exactly think it... I don't think you need to wear that to a party. I'm in agreement on this one. Doesn't exactly seem like a good... it seems like you're overdoing it. Even, like, from any context, it's the most, like, wow, okay, it's showing off then. It just screams, like, show off. I don't know. I could not see you that dress up to a... No. It's a fucking kids party, right?
Yeah, it's a birthday party.
It's a birthday party. Yes. Yeah, I don't... Shit. Fucking formal occasion. Oh my God.
Jeff grunted and went back up to his room. I don't have any fancy clothes, he yelled downstairs. Just pick out something, called his mother, as if he didn't do that before. He looked around in his closet for what he could call fancy. He found a pair of black dress pants he had for special occasions and an undershirt. He couldn't find an overshirt to go with it, though. He looked around and found only striped and patterned shirts, none of which go with dress pants. Finally, he found a white hoodie and put it on.
Oh my God. He's gonna Jeff the kill them.
Oh my God, he's gonna Jeff the kill them. You're wearing that? They both said. His mother looked at her watch. Oh, no time to change. Let's just go, she said as she herded Jeff and his father out the door. They crossed the street over to Barbara and Billy's house. They knocked on the door, and it appeared that Barbara, just like his parents, way overdressed.
What?
Wait. They missed a verb in there. They knocked on the... If I cut out the just like his parents part, you'll understand. You
okay,
ready? They knocked on the door, and it appeared that Barbara way overdressed.
Barbara... Okay.
Oh, I guess overdressed could be a verb.
I mean...
was assuming was way overdressed, but I guess way overdressed. It works. Okay.
I mean,
right.
Okay.
It works. As they walked inside, all Jeff could see were adults, no kids. The
What?
kids are out in the yard.
Okay.
Jeff, how about you go and meet some of them, said Barbara. Jeff walked outside to a yard full of kids. They were running around in weird cowboy costumes and shooting each other with plastic guns. He might as well be standing in a Toys R Us. Suddenly, a kid came up
I haven't
to
heard
him
that
and
one in a
handed him
while.
a toy gun and hat. Yeah. Hey, wanna play? He said. No, kid.
Oh, is
I'm
it
way
spelled
too
like
old
that
for this
too?
stuff. Yes, it is.
Okay, perfect.
The kid looked at him with that weird puppy dog face. Please, said the kid. Fine, said Jeff. He put on the hat and started to pretend to shoot at the kids. At first, he thought this was totally ridiculous, but then he started to actually have fun.
Proud
It
of
might not have been
him.
super cool, but it was the first time he had done something that took his mind off of Liu. So he played with the kids for a while until he heard a noise, a weird rolling noise. Then it hit him. Randy, Troy, and Keith all jumped over the fence on skateboards.
Wait, they jumped over the fence. Hold on, how tall is this
They
fucking fence? Like, is it like...
Not that tall, apparently.
Apparently, right? Like, I was mixed between, like, impressed with the fact that they got over the fence to, like, is that just a really short fence? Like, goddamn. They should honestly, like, I don't think this bullying thing is their strongest fucking... I don't think it's their strongest skill. They should go into fucking skateboarding. Like, holy shit.
That's right.
They've been doing some insane hops this entire time, you know? Like, what the fuck? Honestly, I think that's their true calling. Quit bullying and shaking people down. I think they should spend more time honing their skill. Gravity coil. Oh my god.
Jeff dropped the fake gun and ripped off the hat.
Mm-hmm.
Randy looked at Jeff with a burning hatred. Hello, Jeff, is it? He said. We have some unfinished business. Jeff saw his bruised nose. I think we're even. I beat the crap out of you, and you get my brother sent to JDC. Randy got an angry look in his eyes. Oh no, I don't go for even. I go for winning. You may have kicked our asses that one day, but not today.
I don't...
As he said that to...
I don't think that's how that works. I mean... Unless you, like, severely change the odds, I don't think being more hurt than you were the first time is gonna somehow make it better.
Yeah, but not this time.
Also, I'm impressed they're doing so well after, like, a broken wrist and all that stuff. Like, they're willing to jump back in
Yeah, one
there.
of them broke the wrist. One of them was stabbed in the arm.
Why are they allowed to
Yeah.
be out doing this
Yeah, they're
again?
Yeah, they're fine.
Fucking okay.
They don't need to go to the hospital.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I guess I'm overestimating. Never mind.
Yeah, come on. They got the healing factor.
So true.
As he said that, Randy rushed at Jeff. They both fell to the ground. Randy punched Jeff in the nose, and Jeff grabbed him by the ears and head-butted him. Jeff pushed
Goddamn,
Randy
okay.
off him, and both rose to their feet. Kids were screaming, and parents were running out of the house. Troy and Keith both pulled guns out of their pockets.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, that definitely switches up things. That definitely
Yeah,
evens
yeah.
things out a little bit.
These 12-year-olds are strapped somehow.
They just got fucking... You know,
They just got those on them. You know,
I
they just went home and grabbed them and
mean, fair enough, I guess. Would I just walk off my
Yeah.
broken wrist, right? And then proceed to... I just realized one of the ones that...
as a
Yeah,
12-year-old with the broken wrist.
wisdom... Yeah, right? You're gonna...
Actually, no, it's Randy who has the broken wrist. So the person in the fist fight is the one with the broken wrist.
Of course, that's...
Typical day in Detroit.
Oh, my God. Yeah, like...
Okay.
I guess so many of the random things in this story I just look at and have to kind of go like, I guess fair enough, I guess.
No one interrupts or guts will fly, they said. Randy pulled a knife on Jeff and stabbed it into his shoulder. Jeff screamed and fell to his knees. Randy started kicking him in the face.
I didn't expect
3
the horror
kicks-
story to have this much fucking anime fucking Sakuga in it for no
Please.
reason.
This is young teen angst.
It's so true. I guess I never really saw a lot of young teen angst. I wasn't
So
there
young
for it.
teen angst. Okay. Jeff screamed and fell to his knees. Randy started kicking him in the face. After 3 kicks, Jeff grabs his foot and twists it, causing Randy to fall to the ground. Jeff stood back up and walked towards the back door. Troy grabbed him. Need some help? He picks up Jeff by the back of the collar and throws him into the patio door. As Jeff tries to stand, he's kicked down to the ground. Randy repeatedly starts kicking Jeff, and still he starts to cough up blood.
Oh my god, it is anime. I was right.
Jeff.
That's like the most anime shit ever. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Okay.
He picks up Jeff and throws him into the kitchen. Randy sees a bottle of vodka on the counter.
What are the
and
adults
smashes the glass
doing
over
here?
Jeff's head.
What are the
Listen,
what are the people
They
who
got
could
guns,
overpower?
They just can't do anything.
They're fucking 12. What the fuck do you mean? They have the
This
fucking
12-year-old
process.
is picking up a 13-year-old and throwing him in rooms.
That is true.
These are not
This
normal 12-year-olds.
there is something going on here. Honestly, they're the scariest part about this whole fucking story. So the parents ran out,
Yeah,
but they
a lot
aren't
of
doing
parents were
anything.
just left.
Yeah, like what the fuck? You're just gonna leave your fucking kids and the fight going on? What the fuck?
Fight! He throws Jeff back into the living room. Come on, Jeff, look at me. Jeff glances up, his face riddled with blood. I was
Riddled?
the one who
Okay.
sent your brother to JDC, and now you're gonna sit here and let him rot in there for a whole year. You should be ashamed. Jeff starts to get up. Oh, finally, you stand and fight. Jeff is now to his feet, blood and vodka on his face.
Mhm.
Once again,
That
he
sounds
gets
painful.
that strange feeling, the one he hasn't felt for a while. A while, 2 days? Finally,
yeah,
he's
right?
up, says Randy as he runs at Jeff. Wait, he says, oh, finally, you stand and fight, and then the next line is, finally, he's up, from the same person. Anyway. That's
yes.
when it happens. Something inside Jeff snaps. His psyche is destroyed.
Oh my god, hold
All
on.
rational
Hold
thinking
on.
is
You know what
gone.
I'm thinking about? Hold on.
His psyche is destroyed. It's so funny to me.
When you were describing this moment, the only thing
Yeah.
that came in my fucking mind is the fucking. Let me download the important image. Hold on, I have to switch out this image with the more fitting one for what's happening right now.
All right.
There you
Whoever's
go.
funny, they psyche.
There you go. All right, you can continue now. Sorry, I needed to get
Thank
some
you,
fitting
thank you.
imagery.
Thank you.
I had to make sure we're really scared right now.
Something inside Jeff snaps. His psyche is destroyed. All rational thinking is gone. All he can do is kill. Wow. There's a comma between all he can do and is kill, by the way.
I mean, it's that like
He
it's that like
grabs
cool
Randy.
edgy writing where you take breaks
Right, of
between your
course.
words
Yeah.
for that suspense.
Mm-hmm. Wait. Okay. He grabs Randy and pile drives him into the ground. He gets on
Holy
top of him
shit!
and
Fucking
punches him
hell!
straight in the heart. The punch causes Randy's heart to stop.
What the fuck just happened? What the fuck? Literally, no. I'm glad I pulled up this fucking werewolf image. What the fuck is going on with this fucking story? What the fuck you mean he got fucking One Punch Man? Holy shit!
He pile drives.
Your fucking mic broke again.
Fuck.
God,
Okay.
there is something I really wish I could play right now. But like, I would get my fucking channel deleted, even though it would be really funny to switch the music to that song. I'm thinking of the
Yeah.
fucking what's it? That Feel Like a Monster song is the only thing that's in my brain when I listen to this. Those fucking AMV, AGS, early 2000s AMV compilations is all I'm thinking of when I see this. Level 13 Pokemon using sheer gold. He's got, this is what I mean, he's got a level advantage. God, they're under leveled. I don't know why they're still here.
Okay, where did
How did he get this? Like, what happened? Like, how did he get this fucking anime boy?
Was destroyed. Something inside of him snapped.
He fucking did the fucking regular show Death Kondo or whatever the fuck. He learned it.
As Randy gasps for breath, Jeff hammers down on him.
Wait, didn't his heart stop?
Yeah.
Was he still doing anything?
Jeff hammers down on him, punch after punch. Blood gushes from Randy's body until he takes one final breath and dies. Comma
Wow.
between breath and dies.
I mean, yeah, edgy writing, of course.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, Con. None of the stories that I thought of compare to this at all. I think I'm just gonna let you go because I think we overestimated how many stories we could do in a stream. If you have 3, that's gonna be the entire stream. Like there's so much. There's so much content here. I don't think I can cover it all.
It's so good. Okay. Everyone is looking at Jeff now. The parents, the crying kids, even Troy and Keith.
They have guns still, by the way.
They wouldn't be looking at him. So even Troy and Keith. Anyway, although they easily break from their gaze and point their guns at Jeff.
Okay, perfect.
Jeff sees the guns trained on him and runs for the stairs. Troy and Keith let fire on him as he runs, each shot missing. Jeff runs up the stairs. He hears Troy and Keith follow up behind. As they let out their final rounds of bullets, Jeff ducks into the bathroom. He grabs the towel rack and rips it off the wall. Troy and Keith race in, knives ready.
Oh, they have
Troy
guns.
swings his knife at...
Why are they getting close?
Yeah, they used the last of their bullets.
Why would they waste all of their bullets? I mean,
all of their bullets.
They shot. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Yeah, they shot it all at the guy that was.
Stormtroopered it.
Yeah, of course. They're doing that at the guy that just fucking stops somebody's heart with a one-punch man fucking routine. That makes sense to me. I have no questions there. No problems.
Troy swings his knife at Jeff, who backs away and bangs the towel rack into Troy's face. Troy goes down hard. Now all that's left is Keith. He is more agile than Troy, though, and ducks when Jeff swings the towel rack. He dropped the knife and grabbed Jeff by the neck, pushed him to the wall. A thing of bleach fell down on top of him from the top shelf. It burnt both of them as they started to scream. Jeff wiped his eyes as best he could.
Wait, that's how this happens?
Yeah.
I thought that this. I heard about the bleach thing. I thought it would like an actual like they were attempting something horror related with it when they were doing it.
No.
No, he just.
No, some bleach fell on him when he was fighting. Now he's all white.
I guess so.
Yeah. That's how it works.
Yeah, sure. Then he just accidentally gets bleached. I thought there'd be some more symbolism to the bleach thing. I've heard so much about it, but it means nothing. It's just...
Nope, it's absolutely nothing.
Wait, why did he become a serial killer off of this? Like, why...
Oh, because it's this feeling. His psyche snaps, you know?
Yeah, but he's become like a stalks you killer. But like this is not something like the origin for a guy who would fucking watch you sleep. This more sounds like somebody who would like
yeah, but he's
literally
like
just kill you. Just go out of their way to like this is not this doesn't fit.
He's really evil.
But this doesn't my lore.
You're preaching to the choir.
What the fuck? My lore. They've ruined it. God.
He pulled back the towel rack and swung it straight into Keith's head. As he lay there, bleeding to death, he let out an ominous smile. "What's so funny?" asked Jeff. Keith pulled out a lighter and switched it on. "What's funny," he said, "is that you're covered in bleach and alcohol." Jeff's eyes widened as Keith threw the lighter at him. because of course this is woodwork, as we all know.
Yeah, of course.
As soon as the flame made contact with him, the flames ignited the alcohol in the vodka. While the alcohol burned him, the bleach bleached his skin at the same time.
Wow. I'm surprised he was that accurate. I'm gonna be honest. That, like, honestly, that takes some skill to be dying and still hit him with that fucking snipe. Like, honestly, kind of impressive. Famously flammable, of course. I mean, yeah, no, this all makes sense to me. This is how it's supposed to be. This is just...
Yeah.
Yeah, no, makes sense. Who's conveniently placed jug of bleach? I sure hope it doesn't fall on me. What a conveniently...
Oh, no!
Conveniently shaped fucking... Oh, my God.
He ran down the hall and fell down the stairs.
Oh,
Everyone
no.
started screaming as they saw Jeff, now a man on fire, drop to the ground, nearly dead. The last thing Jeff saw was his mother and the other parents trying to extinguish the fire. That's when he passed out. When Jeff awoke, he had a cast wrapped around his face. He couldn't see anything.
Oh,
But he
the
felt a
scary
cast on
cast.
his shoulder
Okay.
and stitches all over his body. He tried to stand till he realized that there was some tube in his arm, and when he tried to get up, it fell out and a nurse rushed in.
Okay. It's so scary.
I don't think you can get out of bed just yet, she said, as she put him back in his bed and reinserted the tube. Jeff sat there with no vision, no idea of what his surroundings were. Of course,
What was the grammar there?
nobody would know. Jeff sat there with no vision, no idea of what his surroundings were.
Okay, sorry. I heard a word in there that wasn't there. Okay. I heard like an if in there for some reason, and I was like, I'm sorry?
Finally, after hours, he heard his mother. Honey, are you okay? Yes.
I don't think he'd be okay, but thank you for asking, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't, I mean, it doesn't exactly sound very okay. I don't think getting a fucking tub of bleach poured on you, getting set on fucking fire. I think like after a certain point,
Honey, are you okay?
the "Are you okay?" question is no longer viable. We're so bad at reading. They listen excerpts don't even the one reading. It's just my charm.
It's true. Oh, honey, I have great news. After all the witnesses told the police that Randy confessed of trying to attack you... Wait.
Did he do that?
Hold
I guess
on.
so.
Hold on. After all the witnesses told the police that Randy confessed of trying to attack you. Oh, yes, that's right. They decided to let Liu go. This made Jeff almost bolt up, stopping halfway, remembering the tube coming out of his arm. He'll be out by tomorrow, and then you two will be able to be together again.
Wow.
Jeff, mother, hugs Jeff and says her goodbyes.
Wait.
The next couple of weeks were those where Jeff was visited by his family.
Sorry.
Then came
hold
the
on.
day where his bandages were to be removed. His family were all there to see it, what he would look like. As the doctors unwrapped the bandages from Jeff's face, everyone was on the edge of their seats. They waited until the last bandage holding the cover over his face was almost revealed, or almost removed. This is like the dream face reveal.
It's extreme. Oh my god, he wears a mask with a smile. Oh my god, it's Dream. Holy shit.
Yeah, all the witnesses. All the witnesses.
What were they doing? What the fuck were they doing when the guns were pulled? They were watching a fucking 13-year-old get his ass
making
beat.
bets.
When they try and confront other children with guns. Exactly. Why wouldn't the adults do anything?
Oh no, they were talking about the adults, yeah.
Yeah, no, the adults. We're not talking about the kids. We're talking about the adults here, I believe.
Yeah. All of the adults that were there.
Just watching. Like,
Who left?
who
And they
left,
passed.
by the way.
They saw
Yeah.
the guns and left.
They were like, we're good, actually.
Let's hope for the best, said the doctor. He quickly removes the cloth, letting the rest fall from Jeff's face. As we all know, you never change out your bandages until it's time to remove them permanently.
Exactly. Because they just don't get dirty. They're bandages. They're not supposed to do that.
Jeff's mother screams at the sight of his face.
That's fucking mean.
It's fucking mean, yeah.
That's just not nice. That's your own kid. What the fuck, man? That's just rude, honestly.
You and Jeff's dad.
I guess that makes sense considering how fucking, like, not, like, your kid just got fucking jumped and you didn't do anything, by the way. God, I can understand why he doesn't like his fucking parents. They're fucking, like, what the fuck do you mean? All this shit happened and they didn't do it.
Parent of the Year.
Parent of the Year
Parents of the
award,
Year
right?
award.
Holy fuck.
What? What happened to my face? Jeff said. He rushed out of bed and ran to the bathroom. He looked into the mirror and saw the cause of the distress. His face, it's horrible. His lips were burnt to a deep shade of red. His face was turned into a pure white color. His hair singed from brown to black. He slowly put his hand to his face.
I don't know if that's how that works.
Leathery. It's not. It had a sort of leathery feel to it now. He looked back at his family, then back at the mirror. Jeff, it's not that bad, said Liu. Not that bad, said Jeff. It's perfect. His family were equally surprised.
Wow.
Jeff started laughing uncontrollably.
He became Jeff the
that his
Evil.
left eye and hand were twitching. Jeff, are you okay?
He became
Okay,
Jeff the Killer.
I've never felt more happy. Ha 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 ha! Look at me. This face goes perfectly with me. He couldn't stop laughing. He stroked his face, feeling it. Looking at it in the mirror.
Oh god,
What else
okay.
is- Well, you may recall. Oh my god, they're gonna. Okay.
Are they gonna give us
What
a
caused
fucking
this?
anime
Well, you may
flashback?
recall that when Jeff was fighting Randy, something in his mind, his sanity, snapped. Now
I don't know if that would... You know what? Wait, they're giving us like an actual fucking anime flashback? Holy shit. They're giving us the fucking last time on Dragon Ball Z right now.
Now he was left as a crazy killing machine. That is, his parent. Wait. Now he was left as a crazy killing machine that is his parents didn't know.
I think he goes to the psychiatrist after this one. I think...
Doctor,
Uh-huh.
said Jeff's mom. Is my son all right, in the head?
What the fuck do you
Oh,
think?
Oh, yes. This behavior is typical for patients who have taken a very large amount of painkillers. If his behavior doesn't change in a few weeks, bring him back here and we'll give him a
That's not... I don't think that's how it... I don't think that's how it works.
She went over to Jeff. Oh, thank you, doctor. Jeff, sweetie, it's time to go. Jeff looks away from the mirror. His face still formed into a crazy smile. "'Kay, mommy." Ha ha ha!
I love the fucking, like, TTS laugh that you do, that you're doing for this, by the way.
I'm
It's-
only doing it when it's literally ha 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 on the page. It's not written as a laugh.
It's just... Okay, yeah, no, I had a feeling.
His mother took him by the shoulder and took him to go get his clothes. "This is what came in," said the lady at the desk. Jeff's mom looked down to see the black dress pants and white hoodie her son wore. Now they were clean of blood and newly stitched together. Jeff's mother led him to his room and made him put his clothes on. Made him put his clothes on.
Wait,
Then
why
they
would you...
left.
I guess...
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
didn't you give him a change of clothes? I mean, why do you have to wear the same one that he got his ass
He
beat
should wear.
in?
Well, he should wear the same ones.
There's
Those are
some...
his clothes. They
those are-
shouldn't give him new ones.
Oh, right, he's a fucking anime character. I forgot he only has one outfit.
Yeah.
He has one
Yeah.
outfit.
Come on.
I forget.
Has to be the
Sorry,
same.
I haven't watched enough. I haven't watched enough of the good shit to remember, I guess.
Okay. I'm glad you realized your mistake.
Yeah, no, my fault.
Then they left, not knowing that this was their final day of life. Later
What?
that night, Jeff's
Okay.
mother woke to a sound coming from the bathroom. It sounded as if someone was crying. She slowly walked over to see what it was. When she looked into the bathroom, she saw a horrendous sight. Jeff had taken a knife and carved a smile into his cheeks. Jeff, what are you doing? Asked his mother. Jeff looked over to her.
It's okay.
I couldn't keep smiling, Mommy. It hurt after a while. Now I can smile forever. Jeff's mother noticed his eyes, ringed in black.
Oh my
Jeff,
god.
your eyes. His eyes were seemingly never closing. I couldn't see my face. I got tired and my eyes started to close. I burned out the eyelids so I could forever see myself, my new face.
Do you think he... Okay,
Yes.
sorry, this is a bit off topic. Do you think because he doesn't have eyelids, does he, like, lick his eyes like those geckos?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
For sure. Also, burning off the eyelids without hurting your eyes is very important.
Yeah, he's gotten good with fire after touching it for, like, one moment, after getting set on fire.
He did really good. He did really good. Jeff's mother started to slowly back away, seeing that her son was going insane. Not gone insane, but going insane, you know.
Yeah, of course.
He's
There's still some steps before they're, you know, there's still some
yeah.
steps before you fully get there.
Right.
It usually comes after the committing an act of murder and after the getting set on fire.
Oh, he did that.
Yeah.
Oh, he did that.
And it's sometime.
It needs more than that.
It needs more than that, exactly. Fucking, he's been there, done that for those things. Sorry, I forgot.
Yes. What's wrong, Mommy? Aren't I beautiful? Yes, son, she said. Yes, you are. Let me go get Daddy so he could see your face. She ran into the room and shook Jeff's dad from his sleep. Honey, get the gun, She stopped as she saw
I'm
Jeff in the
fucking
doorway
sorry.
holding a knife.
Why would you get the gun for your own? Why would you say that? I get why. No, honestly, this is like natural selection at this point.
Terrible, yeah.
This is fucking natural selection. I feel nothing for this, for those. Like, this shit just needed to happen. I feel like they should not have been allowed to be in charge of fucking anybody.
Mommy, you lied. That's the last thing they hear as Jeff rushes them with the knife, gutting both of them. His brother Liu woke up, startled by some noise. He didn't hear anything else, so he just shut his eyes and tried to go back to sleep.
Are they
As he
trying
was
to
on the
say that his
border
brother is the one who
Hold
made the
on.
first post?
Hold it,
Sorry,
hold it,
keep
hold it,
going.
hold it. As he was on the border of slumber, he got the strangest feeling that someone was watching him. He looked up before Jeff's hand covered his mouth. He slowly raised the knife, ready to plunge it into Liu. Liu thrashed there while trying to escape Jeff's grip. Shh, Jeff said. Just go to sleep.
Oh my god, he's edgy. Fucking catchphrase. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That was the
It's
worst
super
thing
cool.
ever.
It was so bad.
That was so
But it was
bad.
so funny.
It was so funny. Yeah, no, you have more, right? I think we'll do the ones that you have.
That's the only one I have prepared.
Okay, well, you've already been live for a fucking hour and almost
Hour and a half or
an
so
hour and a
for
half.
me.
Yeah, same. So maybe one more, if we could find one. I have to throw out the one that I had because that one was too fucking well written. I picked one that was like good. I shouldn't have done that. I picked my favorite SCP concept, which has like a cool writing. Read Ben Drowned. No, I'm not going to. We have a vibe going on here. I have to match it.
All right, Jeff is gone from my screen. Now it is only Subway Surfers.
Okay. Okay, so I just brought up a good point. Ben Drowned would be a funny one to pick up on. Because it's a haunted video game, right? So.
It's one of the classic creepypastas, yeah.
Alright, if you can find that one, you can read that one as well.
Okay.
I would read, but you know how I read. I would play Nintendo music, but I would like to continue my not being able to. I would like to continue being able to stream. So. You know what's really shocking, by the way?
I found it.
Oh, that's why. They both got paused.
What got paused?
I was wondering why I wasn't getting hit with any bad to the bone riffs.
Oh. I see.
I was like, wow, that was a long, extended period of no bad to the bone riffs. Every copy of Majora's Mask is personalized, but of course. God, Majora's Mask is like, here's the thing about creepypastas and horror stories around Majora's Mask. I think they're all so ineffective for me because Majora's Mask as like a base game is already scary. Like you can't really, there it is. You can't really get better than base Majora's Mask, I feel like, if you want to make a horror game for Nintendo.
This one's even longer.
Okay, yeah, we'll do this one and then we'll end, I think.
Okay. Ready?
I'm ready. I've never been more ready.
Post number 1, September 7th, 2010. Okay, I need your help with this.
Okay.
This is not a copy pasta. It's a long read, but I feel like my safety or well-being could very well depend on this.
Wait,
It's
this is in
video
the
game
story.
related. Yeah, this is the story. This is the post.
The story
It's
says
the
this is
original
not a
post.
copy pasta.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
It's video game related, specifically Majora's Mask, and it's the creepiest shit that's ever happened to me in my entire life.
Wow.
Having said that, I recently moved into my dorm room starting as a sophomore in college. And
Oh,
a friend
shit.
of mine gave me his old Nintendo 64. I was stoked, to say the least. I could finally play all those old games of my youth that I hadn't touched in at least a decade.
Mm-hmm.
His Nintendo 64 came with one yellow controller and a rather shoddy copy of Super Smash Bros. Well, beggars can't be choosers. Needless to say, it didn't take long until I became bored of beating up level 9 CPUs. That weekend, I decided to drive around.
Okay,
the
damn,
neighborhood
fucking
about 20
flexing
minutes or so off
on
campus.
fucking out here flexing on fucking playing
It's not
fucking
that
fighting
hard.
games. I know, but like, you don't. They didn't need to include that as the main thing. They could have like they clearly wanted to flex how good they were
did.
at
They
fucking
did.
Smash
It's true.
Brothers. They were like, by the way, the CPU was level 9. By the way, like, okay, goddamn. Didn't need the. I didn't need that part of it, but I guess.
That weekend, I decided to drive around a few neighborhoods about 20 minutes or so off campus,
Doesn't have
hitting up the
friends.
local garage sales, hoping to score on some good deals from ignorant parents. I ended up picking up a copy of Pokemon Stadium, GoldenEye, and in parentheses, fuck yeah, F-Zero, and 2 other controllers for $2. Satisfied, I began to drive out of the neighborhood when one last house caught my attention. I still have no idea why it did. There were no cars there and only one table set up with some random junk on it. But something sort of drew me there. I usually trust my guts on these things, so I got out of the car and was greeted by an old man. His outward appearance was, for lack of a better word, displeasing. It was odd. If you asked me why I thought that, I couldn't really pinpoint anything. There was just something off about him that put me on edge. I can't explain it. All I can tell you is that it wasn't in the middle of the after. Hold on. Oh, there it is. All I can tell you is that if it wasn't the middle of the afternoon and there were many other people within shouting distance, I would not have even thought about approaching this man. He flashed a crooked smile at me and asked what I was looking for. Immediately, I noticed that he must have been blind in one of his eyes. His right one that had been... Oh, man.
Is it written as good as I
Okay.
type?
It's not the writing, it's my reading.
Okay.
His right one had that glazed over look about it. What are you giggling about? Did you get ripped?
No, it happened
get
in like
bad to the
it
bone?
happened in the perfect order. It happened for the knocking and then immediately bad to the bone. So it went knock knock knock. I did not expect it to line up so fucking well. Oh my god. They're at my door.
I forced myself to look at his left eye instead, trying not to offend, and asked him if he had any old video games. I was already wondering. Pardon?
Pardon?
I was already wondering how I could politely excuse myself from the situation when he told me that he had no idea what a video game was. But to my surprise, he then said he had a few old ones in an old box. Okay.
Okay.
He assured me he'd be back in a jiffy and turned to head back into the garage.
I
I watched him hobble away. I couldn't help but notice that what was sitting on his table. Littered across it were rather peculiar paintings. Various artworks that looked like ink blots that a psychiatrist might show you. Curious, I looked through them. It was obvious why nobody was visiting this guy's garage sales. These weren't exactly aesthetically pleasing. As I came to the last one, for some reason, it almost looked like Majora's mask. The same heart-shaped body with little spikes protruding outward. Initially, I thus thought that since I was secretly hoping to find that game at these garage sales, some Freudian bullshit was projecting itself onto the ink blots. But given the events that happened afterwards, I'm not so sure now. I should have asked the man about it. I wish I asked the man about it. After staring at the Majora-shaped blot, I looked up and the old man was suddenly there again, arms length in front of me, smiling at me. I like that I can't hear any of these additional noises. I just hear Aurora start to break down in the background.
It was so perfectly timed. As he returned, I got bad to the bone. As he walks back there, motherfucker. Okay. They're so perfectly timed every time. Holy shit.
I looked up and the old man was suddenly there again, arm's length in front of me, smiling at me. I'll admit, I jumped out of reflex. And Nat laughed nervously as he handed me a Nintendo 64 cartridge. It was the standard gray color, except that someone had written Majora on it in a permanent black marker. I got butterflies in my stomach as I realized what a coincidence this was, and asked him how much he wanted for it. The old man smiled at me and told me I could have it for free, that it used to belong to a kid who was about my age that didn't live here anymore. There was something weird about how he phrased that, but I didn't really pay any attention to it. I was too caught up in not only finding this game, but getting it for free. I reminded myself to be a bit skeptical since this looked like some pretty shady cartridge and there was no guarantee it would work. But then the optimist inside me interjected. Maybe it was some kind of a beta version or a pirated version of the game. That was all I needed to be back on Cloud 9. I thanked the man and he smiled at me and wished me well, saying, "Goodbye then." Alas, at least that's what it sounded like to me. All the way in the car ride home, I had a nagging doubt that he had said something else. My fears were confirmed when I booted up the game. To my surprise, it worked just fine. And there was one save file simply named Ben. Goodbye, Ben. He was saying goodbye, Ben. I felt bad for the man. Obviously a grandparent, and obviously going senile. I, for some reason or another, reminded him of his grandson, Ben. Out of curiosity, I looked at the save file. Eyeballing it, I could tell he was pretty far into the game. I had almost all the masks and 3/4 of the boss's remains. I noticed that he had used an owl statue to save his game. He was on day 3 and by the Stone Tower Temple, which was hardly an hour left before the moon would crash. I remember thinking that it was such a shame that he came so close to beating the game, but never finished it.
I have a question. Has this guy played Majora's Mask before?
Probably.
Okay, I thought he was saying that he really wanted to play it, because he hasn't played it before. I thought he was saying, like, he wanted to buy it because he doesn't have Majora's Mask. How does he know?
Right.
How does he know that the game is almost over, I
like,
guess? I mean, unless it's a save
like
file completion. Yeah, I guess I'm
This is like a post thing. Like this, he's recalling his past.
Yeah, I guess maybe, I don't know. I mean, how did he? I guess he just beat the whole game. Also, why'd you boot up their save file if they're that late into the game? I feel like you would just back out.
Don't worry about it.
Unless you can't.
I made a new file named Link out of tradition and started the game, ready to relive my childhood. Okay, he did play it.
Oh, no, he has played it before. Okay.
For such a shady-looking cartridge, I was impressed at how smoothly it ran. Literally just like a retail copy of the game, save for a few minor hiccups here and there, like textures where they shouldn't be, or random flashes of cutscenes at odd intervals, but nothing too bad. However, the only thing that was a little unnerving was that at times the NPCs would call me Link, and at other times they would call me Ben. I figured it was just a bug, a fluke in the programming causing our files to get mixed up or something. It did
Not
kind of creep me out
typing
after a while, though.
the fucking what's that like the dog Ben's quotes thing has just every time they say Ben, I hear it in that like
Ben.
dog voice. Yeah, I hear that every
No.
single time.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. No.
Yeah, I just
Yes.
that is what I hear every time you say Ben. It just plays in that voice every single time. It's fucking with me.
Hold on, I'll do it. I'll do it for you. Don't worry. I got it. It did kind of creep me out for a while, though. And it was around after I had beaten the Woodfall Temple that I regrettably went into the save files and deleted Ben. I had intended to preserve the file just out of respect for the game's original owner, but it's not like I needed 2 files anyway. Hoping that would solve the problem. It did, and it didn't. Now NPCs wouldn't call me anything. Where my name should have been in the dialogue, there was now just a blank space. My save file name was still called Link, though. Frustrated and with homework to do, I put down the game for a day. I started playing it again last night, getting the lens of truth and working my way towards completing the Snowhead Temple. Now, some of you more hardcore Majora's Mask players know about the 4th day glitch, and for those who don't, Google it. But the gist is that right as the clock is about to hit 000000 on the final day, you can talk to the astronomer and look through the telescope. If you time it right, the countdown disappears, and you essentially have another day to finish whatever you were doing. Deciding to do the glitch to try and save the Snowhead Temple, I happened to get it right on the first try, and the time counter at the bottom disappeared. However, when I pressed B to exit the telescope, instead of being greeted by the astronomer, I found myself in the Majora boss fight room at the end of the game, the trippy boxed-in arena, staring at Skull Kid hovering above me. There was no sound, just him floating in the air, and the background music, which was regular for the area, but still creepy. Immediately, my palms began to sweat. That's definitely not normal. Skull Kid never appears here. I tried moving around the area, but no matter where I went, Skull Kid would always be facing me, looking at me, not saying anything.
God damn, yeah, no, speedrunning glitch just discovered,
Nothing.
annoying.
Yeah, he skipped the end of the game. It's crazy.
Well, fuck
Nothing
you.
would happen though, and this kept up for about 60 seconds. I thought the game had bugged or something, but I was beginning to doubt that very much. I was about to reach for the reset button when text appeared on my screen. You're not sure why, but you apparently had a reservation? I instantly recognized that text. You get that message when you get the room key from Anju at the Stock Pot Inn. But why is it playing here? I refused to entertain the notion that it was almost as if the game was trying to communicate with me. I started to navigate the room again, testing to see if there was some sort of trigger that enabled me to interact with something here. Then I realized how stupid I was. To think that someone could reprogram the game like this was absurd. Sure enough, 15 seconds later, another message appeared on the screen, and again, like the first one, it was already a pre-existing phrase. Go to the lair of the temple's boss? Yes or no? I paused for a second, contemplating what I should press and how the game would react. When I realized that I couldn't select no, taking a deep breath, I pressed yes, and the screen faded to white. The
Wow.
Subway Surfers gif is crazy. Is this Ben drowned? Yes, it is, and yes, it is.
Also,
It's bad.
yeah, it's Anji. It's Anji. It's
Oh.
Anji Mito. There he is.
No.
Oh, sorry, Ben.
Oh. Me.
Hey, what the fuck, Ben? What the fuck?
No.
Oh, fuck you too, then I guess.
Yes.
No.
Okay. Taking a deep breath, I pressed yes, and the screen faded to white, with the words "Dawn of a New Day" and the subtext dash 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 beneath it. Where I was ported to filled me with the most intense sense of dread and impending fear I had ever experienced. The only way I can describe the way I felt here is having this feeling of inexplicable depression on a profound scale. I am normally not a depressed person, but the way I felt here was a feeling I didn't even knew existed.
Okay, for a spelling mistake.
It was such a twisted, powerful presence that seemed to wash over me. I appeared to be in some kind of weird Twilight Zone version of Clock Town. I walked out of the clock tower, as you normally do when you start from day one, only to find that all of the inhabitants were gone. Usually with the fourth day glitch, you can still find the guards and the dog that runs around outside the tower. This time, they were all gone. What replaced them was that ominous feeling that there was something out there in the same area as me, and that it was watching. I had 4 hearts to my name and the hero's bow, but at this point, I wasn't even concerned for my avatar. I felt that I personally was in some kind of danger. Perhaps the most chilling thing was the music. It was the Song of Healing, ripped straight from the game itself, but played in reverse. It got louder, building up as if you should expect something to pop out at you, but nothing ever did. And the constant loop began to wear on my mental state.
I mean,
I had to scroll.
No, all good. Wow, this is long.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Yes, it is. This is part 1 still.
Oh my god.
Parts.
There's 5 parts. We'll do part 1, I think.
Yeah, this is part 1.
Let's just do part 1.
Yeah,
let's
I
not
agree.
suffer that much.
Every now and then, I would hear the faint laugh of the happy masked salesman in the background. Just quiet enough so that I wasn't sure if I was just hearing things, but just loud enough to keep me determined to find him. I looked in all 4 zones of the clock town, only to find nothing. No one. Textures were missing. West Clock Town had me walking on air. The entire area felt broken. Hopelessly broken. As this reverse Song of Healing repeated for what felt like the 50th time, I just remember standing in the middle of South Clocktown, realizing that I had never felt so alone in a video game before. As I walked through the ghost town,
loneliness in my video games. Can I have
it
it?
is kind of nice. As I walked through the ghost town, I don't know whether it was the combination of the out of place
You made
Out
the
of
dog
place
yawn.
textures.
What the heck?
and the atmosphere of the haunting melody of the once peaceful and soothing
What
song
the hell?
being butchered and distorted. But I was literally on the verge of tears and had no idea why.
Thank you.
You're blessed.
Oh, but okay. Thank
I
you.
hardly ever cry. Something had gripped me here with this powerful sense of depression that was
What?
foreign and crippling.
I mean, I don't. Okay, I'm sorry. I know last time I was reading more on the story itself. I'm reading more on the character this time around. You don't need to be like that about crying. It's okay to cry, dude. It's okay if a story gets you emotional, like hits on your emotional, like hits you in that way. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. You don't have to justify it by going, "I never cry." It's okay. It's a human thing. You can be sad. You can do it. I trust you. Shut the fuck up, Ben.
No.
That was a very bad Ben that time, Con.
It was. That one was bad.
I'm disappointed in you.
No.
I don't.
Anyway. I tried leaving Clocktown, but every time I attempted to zone out, the screen would fade to black and I would just zone into another part of Clocktown. I tried playing my ocarina. I wanted to escape and I do not want it to be here. I wanted to escape and I did not want to be here, but every time I played the Song of Time or Song of Soaring, it would only say, "Your notes echo far, but nothing happens." By this point, it was obvious the game didn't want me to leave, but I had no idea why it was keeping me here. I didn't want to go inside the buildings. I felt that I would be too vulnerable there to whatever I was terrified of. I don't know why, but I came up with the idea that maybe if I drowned myself in the laundry pool, I could spawn somewhere else and leave this place. Dun, dun, dun. As I zoned in and ran towards the pool, that's when something happened. Link grabbed his head, and the screen flashed for a brief moment of the happy masked salesman smiling at me. Not Link, me, with Skull Kid's scream playing in the background. When the screen returned, I was staring at the Link statue from playing the song Elegy of Emptiness. I screamed as the thing just stared back at me with that haunting facial expression. I turned around and ran out and back to South Clocktown, and to my horror, the fucking statue followed me. The only thing I can compare it to is the Weeping Angels from Doctor Who. Every so often, at random intervals, the animation would play of the statue appearing behind me. It was like the thing was chasing me, or I don't even want to fucking say it, haunting me. By this point, I was on the verge of hysterics, but not even once did the thought of turning off the console occur to me. I don't know why. I was so wrapped up in it, the terror felt all so real. I tried to shake the statue, but it would literally appear behind me every single time. Link began to make weird animations I had never seen him do before. He would flail his arms around or spasm randomly, and the screen would cut to the happy masked salesman smiling again for a brief moment before I was face to face with that fucking statue again. I ended up
that
running
fucking
to
statue that I hate.
dojo.
Okay.
That fucking statue that I hate. I don't know why, but in my panic, I just wanted to show some kind of assurance that I wasn't alone here. To my dismay, I found no one, and as I turned to leave, the statue cornered me in the cubby in the back. I tried attacking it with my sword, but to no avail. Confused and backed into a corner, I just stared at the statue, waiting for it to kill me. Suddenly, the screen flashed again to the happy masked salesman. Link turned to face my screen, standing upright, mirroring the statue, looking at me along with his copy, literally staring at me. Whatever was left of the fourth wall was completely shattered while I ran out of the dojo terrified. Suddenly, the game warped me to an underground tunnel, and the reverse song of healing queued up again as I was given a brief moment of rest before the statue started appearing behind me again, this time aggressively. I could only take a few steps before it would summon behind me again. I hurriedly made my way out of the tunnel and appeared in southern Clocktown. As I ran aimlessly in a sheer panic, suddenly a re-dead screamed, and the screen faded to black as Dawn of a New Day and appeared again.
What was did it actually just have nothing on there? Or?
It's just like lines. It's like
okay.
Like a null thing, you know, like the spooky null text, you know.
Spooky text. Okay.
Yeah. The screen faded in, and I was standing on top of the clock tower with Skull Kid hovering over me again, silent. I looked up and the moon was back, looming just meters above my head. It just stared at me.
Oh no, your mic broke again. I'm getting so eepy from my scaries.
Stone Tower temple theme played in reverse. In some sort of desperate attempt, I equipped my bow and fired off a shot at the Skull Kid. It actually hit him and played an animation of him reeling back. I fired again, and on the third arrow, a text box. I fired. I missed. I fired again. I missed again. I had a popsicle. Fired. Missed. Passed out in the snow. Then I woke up. I fired. I missed.
Wow, I love that part of Ben Drowned. Okay.
It's so good. Yeah.
Burn.
Burn. On the third arrow, a text box appeared saying, "That won't do you any good. He. I was picked up off the ground and levitated upwards on my back. Link screamed as he burst into flames, instantly killing him. I love that Game Grumps bit. I do too. I jumped when this happened. I had never seen this move used by anyone in the game, and Skull Kid himself didn't have any moves. As the death screen played, my lifeless body still burning, the Skull Kid laughed and the screen faded to black, only to have me reappear in the same place. I decided to charge him, but the same thing happened. Link's body was lifted off the ground by some unknown force, and he immediately burst into flames again, killing him. This time, during the death screen, the faint sounds of the reverse song of healing could be heard. On my third and final try, I realized there was no music playing this time, that all there was eerie silence. I remembered that in the original counter with Skull Kid, you were supposed to use the ocarina to either travel back in time or summon the giants. I attempted to play the Song of Time, but before I could hit the last note, Link's body once again horrifically exploded into flames and he died.
Horrifically, okay.
Yeah, it was really horrific.
It was horrific.
Yeah, this game is really scary.
It's really scary. I'm really scared. God, I used to listen to creepypasta to fall asleep. I can see why.
As the death screen neared its end, it began to chug, as if the cartridge was trying to process a lot of something. When the screen came to, it was the same scene as the first 3 times, except this time, Link was laying on the ground, dead, in a position I had never seen in the game before. His head was tilted towards the camera with the Skull Kid floating above him. I couldn't move, I couldn't press any buttons. All I could do was stare at Link's dead body. After around 30 seconds of this, the game simply faded out, showing the message, "You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?" before kicking you out to the title screen. Upon getting back to the title screen and starting again, I noticed my save file was no longer there. Instead of Link, it was replaced with "Your turn." Your turn had 3 hearts, 0 masks, and no items.
Scary.
I selected "Your turn" and immediately was returned to the clock tower rooftop scene of my dead Link and the Skull Kid hovering over, with the Skull Kids laughing, looping again and again. I quickly hit the reset button, and when the game booted up again, there was one more save file added below "Your turn," titled "Burn." Save file was right back where it was before I deleted it, at the Stone Tower Temple with the moon almost crashing. I turned off the game at that point. I'm not superstitious, but this is way too fucked up, even for me. I haven't played it at all today. Hell, I didn't even get any sleep last night. I kept hearing the reverse Song of Healing music in my head, and I just remember the sense of dread I felt exploring Clocktown. I drove back to the old man's house today to ask him some questions with a buddy of mine. No way I was going there alone, only to find that there was a for sale sign in the front yard. When I rang the door, no one was home. So now I'm back here, writing down the rest of my thoughts and recording what happened. Sorry if some of this has grammatical errors and whatnot. I'm running on no sleep here. I'm terrified of this game, even more so now that I've relived it a second time writing all this down. But I feel like there's still more to it than meets the eye, and that there's something calling me to investigate this further. I think "bad" is something in this equation. But I don't know what. And if I could get a hold of the old man, I think I would be able to find some answers.
Lore-supported typos, exactly.
I need another day or so to recuperate before tackling this game again. I feel like it's already taken a toll on my sanity. But next time I do this, I'm going to be recording my footage all the way through. The idea to record only came to me towards the end, so you see the last few minutes of what I saw, but it's on YouTube here. It actually does have a YouTube video. I'm going to stay in this thread for a little while longer before I fall asleep to answer any questions you guys might have, or hopefully listen to your ideas or theories to help me shed some light into this, or maybe things I should try to do. I think I'm going to try to play Ben's file tomorrow and see what happens. Maybe I was supposed to go into that all along. I don't believe in paranormal shit, but this is a little fucked up. But maybe this Burn guy is just a really good hacker or programmer. I don't want to think about the alternatives if he isn't.
He's a spooky ghost. That's the
end of
alternative.
That's the end of the copy paste. I'm hoping that this is some kind of running gag the developers had, and that other people have gotten hacked copies of the game like this. This just really scares me. That's post number 1. I'm gonna go all the way down to the final post, and I'm gonna read one of the last lines in it.
Okay.
Just for us.
What? Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm trying to find a good part. Okay. Okay. This is funny to me. That said, do not download any of my videos or anything about my videos through a YouTube video or audio ripper, a screen grab, whatever. I don't know how he can spread, but I know just from watching them on YouTube / reading my text won't allow him to spread. Otherwise, he wouldn't have needed my help in the first place. But I strongly recommend you do not take anything
Oh,
you
did
see
he go
streaming
that
online
route?
onto your own personal computer. Yeah.
God, it's every time it's something technical,
Hey,
it's like
hey,
it's gonna
this is-
spread across the internet now.
Well, yeah, you know. Well, this is an older one.
Well, I'm saying all of them do that though. This one gets a more of a pass because it is older, but don't look like they all
How
do
about
that
I
now.
woke up sweating, crying, and waking and shaking uncontrollably?
Okay, perfect. That's all I need.
Okay. I woke up sweating, crying, and shaking uncontrollably.
You just want a lower reason to stop re-uploaders, exactly.
That's what I was saying. That's why I chose that line. It's funny. Hold on, let me make a Twitter post real quick.
Oh my god, you're gonna repost it? You're gonna get haunted.
I'm just reposting a specific part. Very good reading. Thank you, Sekasai. So yeah, that's
People
that's
are
the
gonna
Halloween stream.
people are gonna read that and think that there's something wrong with you.
Will they?
Yes, that's so out of
they?
context. You
Will
said
they actually think something's wrong?
I feel like you're gonna confuse somebody.
Oh, for sure. But it's Halloween.
Okay, fair enough. You should post a picture of Ben drowned in the reply.
I will.
Okay. Go to sleep, everybody. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
Happy Halloween.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Good night. It's just me and you for now. Hi, chat. How are you? Well, it was a Halloween. How was Halloween? Did you like your Jeff the Killer and your spooky Majora mask? Did you like your very spooky day? I'll see you tomorrow for an even spookier day where I play Silk Song, which is really scary. And then after I play Silk Song, I'm doing Nier, and then after Nier, I'm doing the next week of streaming. Okay, I'm tired. I'm gonna go eat my eyes closed and then not open them until next week. That's a lie. I'm joking. Not really. Good night. I don't know.